What's up, family of Quabai, and welcome to an exclusive insider of living my best life in Ghana. Yes. Now, so glad to have y'all here today. It's a beautiful day. Happy Africa Day to you. Happy Africa Day to me. Happy Africa Day to all of us. What a great day to be African and know it. Clap your hands. Yes, this is so beautiful to have a show up well live like this today. Is not a show, it's just an expression of African at its flyness, African flyness. And we're just glad that you all are able to be here. You might get a triple decker today, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yes, I mean, when things come up and we can make things happen for LMBLIG exclusively, we're going to do that right around here. When nobody, you know what I'm saying, else is doing some things, LMBLIG finds a way to make some things happen. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for all our new subscribers, all our new family that's being here on the regular now. We appreciate you. We value family here. We value African pride. We're very big on African pride, our integrity. We are very big on saying our own narrative, putting our own narrative out there, and also our own image. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else has been responsible for that long enough. There's a responsibility that we didn't even give them. But now we realize the power of the media. And we're going to talk about something very exclusive today, and enlighten our hearts with the talent and the family that we're going to have on here today. Yes. So as you all know, I did leave in the description box the title of the movie, which is coming to Africa. Movie premiere has been premiering in different film festivals around the country, as well as uh, looking forward to debuting in Africa as well. It's big on both sides. It's enormous to have something to represent African people across the board, okay? That really makes us proud that the whole family can participate and make all of us happy and feel good about ourselves, romanticizing ourselves and having all the pride and morale, and it's good to boost morale in African people after you've been abused for so long. Okay? After all this abuse, what good is it if we don't boost each other's morale and show the love for one another by showing our gratitude and love for being involved in such a project as this, and being able to know that we are very effective as a collection of people when we get together and make things happen. Okay. Yaya Berry's in the house. Kwaba, my noble African LMBLIG family. There is power in the future. Yes, it is. Y'all come on in, hit that like button. Yes, future. I've had my alkaline water today, but now I'm drinking, All right, Yaya Berry. Roadways back to Africa for Africans. Say hello, everyone. Back together again. Okay, you made me think of that song. Who sung that song? Oh, we. Was it Shaka Khan? Oh, it was a dynamic, a powerful duo back together again. Old school song. Man, you brought some memories. Regmon Music said pieces and blessings and living my best life in Ghana. What's up, Reg? We are back. Yes, Miss Grace, we are. Annette Lewis is here. Shaliza is here. Greetings, everyone. Hello to all my LMBLIG family. Peace and blessings. Yes. Zenobia is here. Kwaba to my beautiful LMBLIG family, and greetings to you, future Queen Future. Zenobia, much love to you. Hello, kings and queens. Let's give it up. Regmon Music said for everybody. African all the way, baby. Justine said, hello, family. Hugs and respect, future. Listening in as I get my house in order. Love y'all, and we love you back. It's so beautiful to have y'all here. Make sure you smash that like button on the way in. I know a lot of us have a nice off day today, relaxed, laid back, and it's good to have family here that we can really have some fun with. All right, what do you think about shallot, which I hear cleanse the pineal gland? What is it? Africa, here I come. What's up with you, bro? In here asking the question. I have no idea. Tell me again. I haven't heard of that. All right, Christina Anati, Two Dreams, the Aquaba family, Audrey, beautiful people. Yes. Hello again, African people. I'm going to try sneaking and watching, but we're in Lance and Emily's wedding. We're excited about the production team. Yes, thank you, Kui and Corey. Congratulations to them. That union is going to be dynamic. Maud is here. Greetings, LMBLIG kings and queens. Salute, Queen PhuCha. Live again. Yep. Happy Sabbath, Africa. Here I come. Says Biv Lauren is in the house. A Quapa family taking in all this positive motivation today. Okay, we ain't got nothing but motivators on this live today. Shamaraya, Quapa family, Etisane. Yo, hit that like button on your way in, becoming my eye. Truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, harmony, balance, and divine order. That's what we doing here. Nani Maroon said, Quaba Future LMBLIG family, Samoyele, Nagadev, Jumbo, love and light to all. Love and light to you too, Nani Maroon. Felicia Brown is here. Mikhail Seki is in the house from Oklahoma. Much love to you, Mikhail, and welcome. Roberta Flackton, done it Hathaway. You better come on with it, Marty Mark. Song back together again, okay? I knew it was somebody dynamic that did that song. Okay, that was a classic. Oh my goodness. Classical. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and post up our beautiful ticker at the bottom. Power should be walking in here in just a moment. Also I'm gonna go ahead and remind everybody before we get started, and you'll also see as we move along today's subject, the Coming to Africa movie premiere is going down. Okay, we are excited. Everybody's been talking about they got their tickets. I'm excited for y'all to see the movie. It's gonna be such a treat. I'm looking forward to you guys' movie nights. Everybody is having movie nights for the movie. Okay, I'm looking forward to your family's reaction. Everybody's reaction is family friendly. Okay, so we're excited about that because a lot of the movies we watch does not have any integrity, and it does not prove that it's good for family to come together at all times. Any means we can bring family together, we should. And it just so happened we got this awesome movie coming up, and you all have been waiting, anticipating. Y'all been very patient, and I'm glad that y'all are here to meet some of the controllers or some of the, to make it do what it does. The head, the director of this movie, the writer, director, executive of this movie, as well as anybody that has the ability to make something like this happen like he did and to bring this movie together. We're just proud to have him on board, a part of our family, as well as being able to promote such an awesome project. Eminem Motives is in the house. Hey, T-Roy, salute Queen PhuCha. We back at it. Show enough is a savvy entrepreneur said back again and loving it. And loving it and living it. Shamaraya said, y'all, I've been looking for a different African tribe pictures to see if I can see myself in them. So serious. Go, Shamaraya. You gonna run up on the right one, baby. All right, smash that like button, everybody. When you come in, 13 days till back to Africa. 18 days to woke 28. All power to the people. Man, what? You better say it. Yes, Yaya Bear. Yes. Much love to everybody that is here. Make sure you come in, you smash that like button, you go to the description box. The movie ticket link is there. If you have not purchased your tickets, please go ahead and purchase your ticket. Also the trailers are there. The official trailer and the teaser is already there as well. Also, I'm
back.
Anwar Jamison's link to his YouTube. Make sure you go over and subscribe to his YouTube. Watch all the behind the scenes and everything. Just get abreast and, drenched into the Coming to Africa spirit by taking part in all that it is to offer for the movie. Okay. So with no further ado, y'all, Power is here.
I am here. So look, we're gonna jump right into this thing. We got two guests coming on here tonight. And I want to, y'all, one of them y'all seen before, but y'all got to get to know him this time. We got about 45 good hot minutes to an hour with him.
Exclusive,
you understand what I'm saying? So let me give a proper introduction to this cat. You know what I'm talking about? One of these cats.
Handle your business, baby.
You see how I'm going to fix my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got to fix your mouth when you talk about people you love and that you know, and they strong black folks. You got to fix your mouth right. You know what I'm talking about?
Fix it, baby. Fix it.
Get my mustache out a little bit to get my beard trimmed today, but didn't do it. Okay. Y'all see my lips?
All right, baby. Okay. Come on with it.
So look, gotta bring someone to y'all. He's a dear, dear, dear brother of mine. It's my cousin, actually blood cousin. But when I'm talking about an awesome, awesome film director, writer, producer, actor, I gotta get y'all to put your hands together. I'm introducing the song and representing to others and to the whole world.
I'm trying to twist my little tight intro.
Give it up for the writer, director, actor, producer, creator of Coming to Africa, Anwar Jamison. Give it up for Anwar
Jamison. Yeah. What up?
What's up, cousin?
Everything is beautiful, you know. Yeah, man, good. So look, we in here talking Coming to Africa tonight, man. It's Coming to Africa month, season, it's all that wrapped up into one, man. Everybody been on here talking about it. They've been supporting. They've been getting the virtual tickets. They've been doing the whole thing. T-Roy, what's up, man?
Our family is here, really. The red carpet intro. Go on ahead, T-Roy. That's right. That's right. We excited, y'all. As the days get closer, we've been talking about it every day here on LMBLIG, and family has been getting their tickets. Everybody's excited about their movie night they're expressing to have on that night, the virtual. We just gonna be coming together all over the place in this virtual downfall of the movie exclusive
rollout.
Yeah. How it feel, cuz? How it feel?
It feel wonderful. And first of all, shout out to y'all and shout out to the whole Living My Best Life in Ghana family, because y'all been showing up, hitting me on social media ever since I came on the first time and tapping in with me. So yeah, love to all y'all out there and the community that y'all built together, first and foremost.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just feeling beautiful. The closer we get to this, it's just crazy. You know, we traveled a long road, and I just can't wait for everybody to see it.
Yes, for sure.
So look, cuz we got to run it down to him. So what was it like coming up with the concept? Where did you get the concept of doing Coming to Africa from?
I always give a shout out to Sister Soldier. It wasn't the concept of the movie, but I always tell that story. One day I'm gonna sit down with her and tell her. But when she came to Memphis and spoke back in 2001, she was the first person that really made me pretty much ashamed of what I didn't know about Africa and realized that how that brainwashing had really set in on me. You know, and I was always a person who, you know, I'm an avid reader. I read this, I take pride in knowing stuff. So she kind of froze me like, man, I feel stupid right now, you know? So I kept that in my mind, but she gave a beautiful speech about getting back to Africa. And her whole point was, even if you don't physically go back, she was talking about the culture, the way we could relate to each other, how we could come together, build, do things like they would do over there. So that planted the seed way back then, and then it just kind of evolved. And when y'all started going over there, that gave me something concrete to hold on to. Y'all started showing me them pictures, showing me those videos, all of that. And then I was able to visualize a little bit more. I was doing my own research, and then it was just like a snowball. It just started, you know, building it on. Yeah.
Look, you got to do right. Big Shock of the Kingpin say, Power, tell the big homie I want to be in y'all next movie.
Hey,
Okay.
Big Shocker, stay posted. Come through to those auditions, man. We equal opportunity. I say everybody can get on the spot. I don't care if somebody did 30 movies or none. You know, come
Yeah, that's what's up.
It might just be in you. You might be a natural. Like, come on
I'm
through.
telling you. Look. All right, cuz. So look, I gotta ask you this, man. Go ahead, Future. Go, cause she get. Come on, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
One more question I got for you. Then I'm gonna turn it over to Future.
You ain't got to turn it over. Keep going.
Yes, I do. Okay, so when you was going to, and when you made the decision to finally go and shoot, I know the answer to these questions, but I want everybody else to understand and know and get the true feel of why Anwar Jamison did Coming to Africa. So when you was on your way to go to Africa to film, had you ever been there before? I mean, had you touched down before?
Not at all. And that was my plan. I always thought I needed to be there one time before that. I had the script pretty much finished, but in my mind, I was like, there's certain things I need to see for myself and then go back the second time and shoot. But it worked out better. You know, so when I went, and it was the first time I had ever been, I think that really helped with the acting side of it because I was going through those things for the first time.
Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead and what? Look, I'm just relishing the moment. So, okay, so give everybody a little bit of your background, bro, so that everybody can know who the real Anwar Jamison is.
Well, I'm gonna take it all the way back to the beginning. If I'm gonna get a bio so people understand.
Yeah.
I really was a child prodigy, man. I really was. I started kindergarten at 2 years old. And some of my earliest memories in life is my big cousins carrying me around when I was like 2, like, ask him this, ask him that. And I'll be doing double-digit math, and they'll be asking me math questions. I bet he can't read this and read that, you know. So I was that kid. I started school real early. I graduated when I was 16. The only reason I graduated when I was 16 instead of 15 is they made me do 3rd grade twice when I switched to public school. They was like, you can't do 6th to the 4th grade. Y'all serious? You know, but I could do the work. So they put me in the 3rd. I did 3rd grade twice. But so I graduated at 16 and I moved to Memphis. I came to Memphis because I had family in Memphis. I wanted to go to college away from the Midwest. I was trying to get away from up there. A lot of the stuff that the country is seeing now and what happened in Kenosha. You know, I'm originally from Racine, Wisconsin, and Kenosha borders that. And I'll be telling people about Wisconsin. I used to try to tell people in the South, stop letting people tell y'all in the South that the South is this and the South is that. I'll be like, man, please, like, it's America. It ain't the South. Like, don't limit it to one region. I felt safer in many parts of Mississippi than I did sometimes in Wisconsin in the wrong place. So it is what it is, man. So I wanted to get away from there, come to where my roots was at, where I had family. I came to college at the University of Memphis. I loved it. I ended up getting my graduate degrees from there. I got a master's degree in English and a master's degree in film and video production from the University of Memphis. And that film degree was like a second thing. I was already teaching English and doing all of that, but that sparked a whole nother love in me when I went back to film school. And that's what sent me on this journey. So first and foremost, I was always a writer, and I just knew my purpose was to use my ability to write to help our people. I never knew exactly what it would look like, when I would be called on to do certain things, but I was just like, keep writing and it's going to take you everywhere and let you do what you need to do.
That's awesome. That's so you got this affinity for the movie, the whole concept of writing and doing movies and stuff. At what age would you say you was when you was like, damn, I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
I think I was like 7 years old. Like, really, I tell people I really used to take a stack of loose leaf paper and fold it in half, man, and number the pages. And I was writing little 20-something pages, you know, little books, little short books back then at around 7. And I was taking it serious. So I always said I was going to be Richard Wright. You know, once I read Black Boy later on,
Right.
I was like, Richard Wright became my favorite author. I read all this stuff, Native Son, Outsider. I was going through all this stuff. I was like, I'm going to be the next Richard Wright. You know what I mean? So I had Kumo D and all them over here, you know, in one ear. You know, Big Daddy Kane looking up to them. But I always looked up to the authors. And I always thought I was just going to be like the next great Black writer, you know, when I was young. That was what my goal was.
So you got affinity for music too. Tell us about your musical background.
Yeah, I skipped over all that, huh? So
You sure did.
Hey, I'm no joke on that mic. So I used to, it was crazy because, you know, 2 Dash is my artist name. You know, I still got music out here from back in the day. I still pick the pen up when I need to. And I'll be doing a little something now. I'm recording. But I started taking rap serious. So as me going through saying I'm a writer, wherever that takes me, of course, you know, as a teenager, you think it's rap. Like, okay. So you couldn't tell me as a teenager I wouldn't have been double, triple platinum in a few years. And I thought that's what I was going to do. So we was trying to get a record deal. My brother sing, he was an R&B singer. And I remember he took a trip to Atlanta in about, this is mid-90s or something. And we just thought he gonna go down there, get a record deal, come back home and put me, I was like, just put me on the song. Like once I feature, they gonna hear me.
It's over.
And he came back like, bro, we could do it independent. And in my mind, I was like, so basically you telling me we failed. Like it ain't gonna, like we ain't gonna get on. Like this is you telling me. He was like, no, I saw them dudes down there. They be doing the independent, they be doing this and that. And then me being in Memphis for college, I'm looking at Paul and Juicy J. Yeah. And my little friends I'm meeting there with the little tapes. I'm like, who is 666? And I'm like,
right.
I'm seeing how they riding around with the tapes, really with the little sticky label, Paul and Juicy J Spring Mix. And I'm like, man, they bump these dudes more than they bump Snoop Dogg and Death Row. I'm like, they bump these dudes. So
we was not playing at that time.
Yeah. So I saw the power of independent music. So we went home. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this in my city. I'm like, Racine is small. Like, I'm gonna take over the city. I can do that in my city and come up from there. So we started putting out independent music, started a label. That's where the whole BK thing came from, was the music. It started there. And then we put out an EP together first. I know some best of both worlds type shit. You know, my brother singing, I'm rapping. Then I put out my solo album, Waiting to Excel, in 2001. And that was that's still a regional classic right there. There's people that'll pour that out. And you know, so but I dropped a few more projects after that. And then honestly,
where the name 2 Dash come from? Where your name originate from?
You know what? That's funny. Y'all really about to get the exclusive. And I posted this. I never told this story in public, I don't think either. So I just posted a Throwback Thursday picture on Facebook about a week or two ago. Me and my homeboys in the little white shirts, and we had these printed on shirts. Right. Yeah. So this was the era when everybody was putting your name on your shirt and all of that. So my nickname growing up was Tootie. That's what people called me. I was Tootie. My whole life. So my guy, his name was Rick. He put like Slick Rick on his shirt. You know, my other guy, his name T. He put Ice T. Everybody had 2 parts to their name, how they split it. And I was like, you could just call me Tootie. I ain't know what to put. So I put 2 Dash up here with a hyphen and T under that. So people would come up reading our shirts. Oh, Slick Rick. Oh, then they'd be like, 2 Dash T. What that's supposed to mean? Everybody just died laughing like that. Every time they like, 2 Dash T. What's that? So they just crack it up at me. It became a joke. Like everybody laughed. 2 Dash T. What's up, 2 Dash T? You know, so they really was checking me. You know, they really was making fun of me at first. And then 2 Dash T. They dropped the T. And it was, what's up, 2 Dash? What's up, 2 Dash? And then it really just came 2 Dash. Like,
it stuck right there.
Then it stuck. So that's where that came from. And then I honestly, what made me transition to the movies full time, and I went back to film school. A lot of people don't remember this time period in music, right? But it was mid-2000s. I'm in Memphis, and it was the whole era of lyricism all of a sudden was out of style. If people remember that, it was when Jeezy was heavy.
Yep.
And everything was, if you wasn't a dope boy rapper with these fantastic Superman stories, and it it became a joke for people who like rap, you know what I mean? Take rapping serious. He's trying to be all lyrical. It was like, I was like, what kind of game am I trying to get myself into? I'm like, if rapping is out of style, I'm like, I gotta tap out. I was like, let me focus more fully on the movies, and I can rap when I want to, because I'm like, I'm not even trying to stand next to y'all dudes. I'm like, if it's all of a sudden not cool to take rapping seriously,
right?
Like,
okay.
So yeah, that's what. So the whole Kendrick and J. Cole now, if people remember, if you go back and look, when they came around, they was the first ones who was really allowed to be lyrical, and it became, okay, now some dudes cool again. But in that 04, 05, 06, if you wasn't Ross or Jeezy or Waka Flocka, it was like, who is dude? I was like, okay, like I'm cool then. I ain't finna I do something else.
Like, I got on that.
That's what's up. Yeah, it's true. It's like now you have to really include everything in one project to get your point across, and to use all of your abilities and flex basically when you have a chance, because it's like the mainstream media is really taking out the core and the authenticity of all of our major moves as African people. They taking it away. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and add PY. He is here now. And I want him to come on in here and join this discussion. I can't, it's not very clear, but I'm gonna see if we can get him on. P Weezy. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, PY, can you hear us? Okay, he is here. His face is here, but we don't hear him yet.
P Weezy.
P Weezy for Sheezy. We got Gunna in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Memphis representing today. We got a collective.
How you guys
African.
doing? I'm crazy.
Yo, P Weezy. This is P Weezy. I call him P Weezy. He called me M Preezy.
That's what's up.
But this is our this is our brother in Ghana. He is a producer on the movie Coming to Africa. Yo, P Weezy.
P Wee. This is one of our dear brothers. We've been knowing this brother a long time.
Very long time.
Bless the mic days. way back.
Yes.
Hey,
our brother,
I'm here. Finally, we on.
Gotcha. Finally, we've been planning this for a long time. We finally got us all three on the line.
Different.
Yep. Yeah, the little technicality.
There's a little delay, I think.
Yeah, you might have a little delay. But yeah, PY took care of me, man. Hey, for everybody out there, they hooked me with PY. I got off that plane. I said, I had all my little equipment and stuff. He had his guy waiting on me. I said to myself, yeah, I needed PY. I don't know how I thought I was just finna walk through with all this. The lady was at the gate looking at us like she was Griselda Blanco or something. Like she wasn't about to let us through with our stuff. I was like, hold on, what's going on? Hey, but PY made everything cool, man.
Yeah, and look, that's why I was trying to make sure we had the right connections with trying to put the movie together, man, because it's certain people you know that have influence, and it's certain people that you know that have influence. You get what I'm saying? And Brother PY has a good reputation. He's been on a lot of platforms, and he has influence. So, we made the Me Prime Entertainment.
Entertainment. We're finally here, man. We're finally here. We're making it work.
Look, man. So we got the family on the Livingmybestlifeinghana.
I'm trying to be like you.
Tell everybody about yourself.
Power.
What'd you say, P?
You don't get it.
It's a delay.
Okay, showing up better, bro.
Yeah, you in
Getting
the
a little
perfect spot
clearer.
now. Can you hear us fine, PY?
Delayed a little bit.
Oh, okay. Bliss B talking about black velvet cake.
Yep.
PY, that's the nickname these ladies and gave you over after seeing that. Well, I remember that title long back. They might call it black velvet cake. Okay, he felt like he gonna come back in, y'all.
Yep.
So look, cuz, check this out. So when you got there to film the movie, and you were on the ground and everything like that. So everybody knows now that we had Nana Brown in the movie. Kind of give a little synopsis of who Nana Brown, and the first time that you met her, roll that out, that little story, how the first time it went down when you met Nana Brown.
Man, so I got over there. I had my little short wish list of the people I wanted in the movie, and she was on that list, and we was trying to figure everything out. So as I'm first maneuvering through the city, it's like dang, there she go right there. There she go again. Like every 5 minutes, she on a billboard and something else. I'm like, man, she everywhere. So Bassie, our production manager, had worked with her, knew her. So
Sarah too.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Sarah. I can't wait to see
that's her. And, she said she was like, I'm gonna reach out to her. And she was explaining to me, because from a distance, certain people, it looks equal as far as they stardom and what they bring to the table. But she kind of broke to me down like, no, she is really the one you want more. Like she's the people's champ, for real. Like somebody else might appear to be. She was like, but no, Ghana, that's who Ghana loves love. So next thing I know, she said, nah, I'm sent the driver. Like she's sending a driver for us, and we come to the house. I'm like, oh, for real? So I start feeling like a boss then. I was like, okay, now I'm riding through Ghana. She done sent the driver to summon us and come pick us up and bring us to the crib. So we get in the house. I'm telling her about the movie. She like, okay. She cool. She not saying too much. She asked me if I had some good Ghanaian food yet. I said, yeah, I had some stuff and all of that. Then she disappeared for about 5 minutes. I was talking to the Bassie, and Bassie was like, she back there cooking for us, right? I was like, no, for real. About 5 minutes later, she came back out, sitting all the stuff out there. And that's when I had garden egg stew for the first time.
Ever since.
And that is my favorite Ghanaian dish. And we had the yam with it and dip it in. And I can't even explain it. Like, yeah, that's my favorite Ghanaian dish. And she cooked for us. And then it was kind of like this meeting. And I'm asking her, and then Bassie was like, yeah, she said she want to do it, and this and that. And we chopped it up. It didn't take much negotiation and all that, and we got right to it. And she was just cool about it. And that was kind of her project. She had just had her daughter, not too long before that. So this was the first thing she shot after that. So, a lot of times the nanny was around, had to bring, the beautiful young daughter on the set, and just, it was that time, man. But she was just real gracious about it, and brought that energy to the set, man. Just to walk the streets with her as we were shooting and see the people's reaction, and she always got that smile for everybody. She be in that mode, and you can just tell, man. Some of the people who came up, the one dude we were shooting the scene at the restaurant, and he was almost just trembling, like, I just wanted to say hi. He was like,
speak to her. Yeah, man, she right there, bro.
So yeah, man, it was cool. So that was a great thing to have her a part of it.
That's good.
So as far as your experience and connecting to your homeland and seeing Africa for the first time, what is your best, like, what is your first thing that come to mind of how it just made you feel?
The first thing that comes to mind is the music. I always tell people, because it really drove that point home to me of how music can affect your mood. Because the weather and the music, that was another thing. Right. This is July, right? So people wouldn't think July. I leave Memphis, and Memphis was way hotter. Everybody always thinking.
I didn't say this so much.
I leave Memphis sweltering, about to melt. You know, I get off that plane and felt that breeze, like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, the breeze was blowing, and then we was going to the spots like the Star Bites and the different places we would go, and they had a live band. But the more you would hear that music, I was just like, it sink into your soul. It just made me think of colors. I was like, all of this high life music, all of this hip life, all of this, you know, all the music, and it would just put me in a mode. Like, how could you be mad? You know what I mean? It's like, it made me think of how aggressive some of our music is. You know, I'm picturing some of the music I love the most. Really put me in an aggressive mood, like it made me feel like, if anybody say something was happening, you know, like
what's happening?
Yeah, exactly. You sitting over there, we eating or something. I'm like, you hearing 10 of these songs in a row. It's like the mood, just how you feeling, like just the smile on your face. Like, how could I be mad about anything right now? You know, it's just the spirit, like.
You're right, because High Life, when you listen to High Life, you automatically start doing this. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't even know you've been doing it, you know? Like, yeah, okay.
You're twiddling your thumbs and beating on the table.
Making little sounds with your mouth.
Moving your head and shaking a little bit.
Yep, and I feel like I'm just seeing yellow and oranges in the air or something, just bright colors floating around or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Anwar, T. Roy said, is it your favorite because she cooked it or because it tastes better than everything else?
Hey, good question. But it is because it tastes better than everything else. Because I had to have her explain to me. I'm like, what's in this? She was naming, it was like fish, eggs, tomato, all this stuff. But what was crazy about the dish, I couldn't taste none of the stuff she was saying was in it. It's just like it blended into its own thing. Like, I couldn't taste the fish. I couldn't taste the eggs. It was just something else altogether, like the perfect blend.
Making my mouth water.
Look, Big Shaka said, is it difficult to film and produce a movie? It is difficult to film and produce a movie in America. What were some of the obstacles of shooting this movie in Africa? The behind the scenes, you make it look so easy and fun.
It actually was.
Yeah, you know what? I keep getting asked that. It wasn't as many obstacles as you would think. I'll be having to think back, and y'all told me, you know, Power and Future, certain things to expect. You know, it's like, I mean, traffic is one thing, getting from one place to another. So we try to simplify that. Like, okay, we're gonna move the least amount as possible because you can't get stuck in some traffic. So we try to have it to where, okay, each day is gonna be a location. Then we had to change that up a little bit. And some days we did two locations, but we tried not to do that too much. So if it wasn't the traveling back and forth, I mean, we were pretty much blessed. You know, one thing over there is the power outages, if they have to shut the power down for a certain amount of time, or, you know, things like that. But we was catching, I don't even remember catching that during shooting at a certain time. Like, we might have had, we start shooting when we was at the one hotel in Osu, and we had it, you know, I don't even think that happened. So it's really like everything lined up. Really, I think it should have been more obstacles than it was. But every time something that was supposed to be an obstacle, like, it didn't happen. Like, we just moved through it. It just, it moved out the way. It was meant to be.
It sure was. Let me see. I would say was probably having access to capital. Being that, you know, we was from this side, the ATMs, and trying to use a debit card, and it's only a certain amount of money you can get out per day when you're trying to pay your crew and all of that stuff. Running around trying to get money, people to send you money. That was a real issue. That's why I tell y'all how much cash is king in Africa. That's why I tell them all the time.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That was the obstacle, because you had to take many of those ATM runs from me. We had to find out which ATMs was cool and get that. But yeah, it's truly cash based over there. And I didn't realize how much. I'm over there naive, like, okay, I got a little cash for this. I done watch MPY a little bit ahead. I got my cards with me. I got, like, we gonna be good, you know. And now I know next time I'm gonna have like a nice stack of my carry-on, like, it's gonna be like,
moving it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest issue. Let me see. Anything else? Let's talk about the crew, the Ghanaian crew. I mean, we talked about it but, a little bit, but I mean, the crew, I ain't seen nothing like it. I just have.
What's
Yeah,
you remember my continuity guy's name?
Sabor. That's what I was.
Sabor,
I was
yeah,
thinking of him
man.
too.
Do you know I saw him when we was in Ghana the last time I saw him? We was riding through Old School, now East Lake on.
Yep.
And I pulled over in traffic.
Saw him on the street. He was like, Powwah! Oh, he lost it. It was so funny. He just could not believe he saw Powwah in traffic.
Hey, shout out to Sabor, man. Yeah. They got a picture. Hey, man, he just nonstop. Hey, he a barrel of laughs. He a character. Sabor about what, 5'1", 5'2", maybe he'll be
pushing it.
Oh, man.
But when I tell y'all how sharp he was, right? So there's a position on a film crew called a continuity person or the script supervisor. Now this person, they supposed to catch all the stuff you don't catch, so you don't got to worry about it. No, your left hand was over here in that last shot. You know, no, your glass was in his hand when you took that drink. Mm-hmm. Like, no, when she walked in, she was over here. You know, it's all this stuff. And that dude, I've never seen nobody do it. Like, he was like photographic. He caught so much stuff. I was like, man, you the greatest. I started calling him the greatest of all time. Like, you the greatest continuity of all time. Because we'll finish, I'll be like cutting, and he'll have that script out, and he'd be like, okay, in this scene, did you realize that this happened in the next one? You're gonna. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. Appreciate that. You know, but photographic memory of the scenes. It was funny. It was something. It was a line that PY said in one of his scenes that he didn't catch, and we laughed about that. I finally caught something you ain't catch, you know. You know what I mean? I was like, but I couldn't catch nothing he didn't catch. He was so on point, and the whole crew was like that, man. The whole crew was. It really showed me again how appreciative you gonna be if you over there and you got less resources. We get spoiled over here with some of the stuff we got.
Right.
Yeah. You understand how they gonna squeeze the juice out of everything that you get. You gonna take advantage of it and really get the stuff out of it, and that's how the crew was working.
And then we're gonna use the pup too.
Bliss B said, y'all are out here pioneering like it ain't nothing. Like our people said yesterday, black magic. Yes. So appreciate that, Bliss B.
Thank you, Bliss.
Audrey said, do you see yourself making more movies in Africa? Also, have you done your African ancestry test yet? DNA test yet?
Okay. So yeah, as far as the shooting more movies there, automatically. I tell people, I said ahead of time before we even knew about COVID. COVID hadn't even hit, but I knew we wouldn't shoot over there this year because of, trying to make sure Coming Africa's all together and getting the right rollout. But I said this the last year, I expect not to shoot a movie over there. I expect to be shooting over there each year starting in 2021, like for real. At least every other, but that's the plan. And I keep telling people, as far as my African, my DNA ancestors, I haven't done it yet. I tell people I'm kind of weird like that. Like it's part of me that don't want to do it. I just want to not know and be able to claim wherever I want to claim, wherever I step. Like it's Ghana right now. It might be Cote d'Ivoire, whatever. I don't know. So part of me just want to not know, but I'm gonna probably do it eventually. But part of me like that mystery and not being even nail it down and be like, I know it's from over here. So, you know what I mean? We good.
Right.
Yeah. Antonio said, y'all got me smiling so hard, the back of my head hurts. Love y'all.
Love Antonio.
Black people home and abroad, this is our time. Let's make Africa great. African Giant is in the house.
Look, I know. So the film, the locations, how did you find the location that we found during for the shooting of the movies, for the different places, like we found like the Memorial and Nkrumah Memorial? Because I know we was talking about going between the Boys Center and the Memorial, and I was like, look, it's like, cuz, we gonna go, I'm gonna show you both of them, but when you see Nkrumah Memorial, I'm gonna let you choose for yourself.
But you know what? You might not even remember this. Remember, I didn't even go with y'all to scout the locations.
That's right. You sure did. That's right. That's right.
I was dead. So I told Bassie we was up so late at night when I got there, we had to look at the audition tapes. We looked at all the actors. Right. I had to pick the actors. The next day it was something else. So I was laughing. I look back, I really needed her to keep me on point like that. Because part of me, it would be like 12:31. I'm like, all right, Bassie, I'm tired. Like, we can finish this in the morning. You can go. And she wasn't going to go nowhere. No. So we was finished for that night. So after about 2 or 3 nights of that, about 2 of them, that next day was the time to see the locations. And I was like, Ellis got the camera. I trust y'all. I'm like, y'all go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah. I laid down in that bed in the hotel, and I caught up on all the rest I needed. So that was pretty much the crew. That was Bassie, PY, Ellis, y'all going along with y'all ideas. Y'all really handled that for me. I was like, I trust y'all, man. I'm dead. I was like, I can't take it. Y'all let me know where we should.
No more.
Was this the first time you ever had a crew together where you really could be more relaxed and depend on other people instead of you having to handle everything yourself?
It was. And a lot of, and that's an important part of this too, is because part of it just comes down to budget, right? So, the difference in cost of living, obviously over there and cost here. So certain things, that's why I always tell people, we need to partner up and have businesses over there, because you can pay people a living wage over there that you can't necessarily pay. It's not a living wage here. So it's a situation where you're not getting over on them. Like, you can give people an actual living wage, but it can be something you can afford. Whereas over here, I couldn't have paid the number of people I had on that crew over here for that many days. The few days that we shot here cost me, like, compared to that, is crazy. So, yeah, I never had a crew like that. I had the luxury of having all the right people in the right places. And it just felt good, because I'm like, okay, I can afford to hire all y'all right now, and I can afford to pay y'all what y'all used to making, or even a little more. Right. And so it was a win-win. And I'm like, that's how we can do business over there, period. If you got if you a seamstress or you make dress, you got stuff over here, and it's something that need to be mass produced. Like, hey, we need to figure out how we can get it mass produced over there, get them a living wage, you know what I mean? And you'll be able to do business in a way you can't do here, because you ain't gonna be able to pay the same amount of people over here, just as far as minimum wage and everything. So yeah, I never had a crew like that. I had everything I really needed to be able to. We used to over here the indie way and doing all of this, where you just gonna have to do extra stuff. We're gonna pick up slack and just do it, Over there, everybody was able to focus on what they do.
It even had a wardrobe assistant. That was way out too.
Yeah.
Right.
Miss Harris said, do you see a future in producing movies in Ghana to be sold on your own, like future Afro flicks instead of Netflix, Afro flicks?
You know what? That would be cool. That's a possibility, but you got certain people like Quayle TV and OPY told me about a couple more. So I tend to stay in my realm of expertise and partner with people, because you really can't do it all. If something ever came about it, somebody already has something, the technology together and the idea up and running, and maybe I could jump on with them and I would be with that. But other than that, I would just love to partner with people, and I hope, the people who have Black-owned streaming services and streaming services on the continent that's getting it started, I want them to push it along as far as they can, so I can just partner with them. We push it all along.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I like what you said too, with living wages, paying people living wages versus minimum wage is what our people get over here, which they know is not a living wage. It's really slave wages, dying wages, not nothing about living to do with it, because it's nothing that our people can use to get ahead or to try to have a comfortable lifestyle. And when we as African people, diasporans going back to the continent, we can come in different ways and bring our expertise in our fields and start and hire as many people like you did for that movie and make a success like it was. That is that is the ultimate goal for all of us that we're coming home anyway. You know what I'm saying? So how would you say how many people that come into Africa movie affected from creating and directing and shooting this movie in Ghana?
How many people? Man, it was about 25 just crew.
Right.
Then when you look at actors and actresses, so mainly it was the crew because they was there every day. Then you had the actors who was there for a couple of days depending on their roles. But you could say as far as the amount of people it affected, you know, you have to say at least 50, 60. You know, mostly the crew 25, but in that club scene alone, we had what about how many extras that day? Probably 30.
Like 30 or 40 extras that day.
And everybody got paid, you know. So
yeah. And everybody, and it was crazy. Everybody was there on time. I mean, it was open to direction, and it was real professional, and they was lit.
You know what? I'm so glad Zenobia asked this question about how do you piece your movies together and how does editing work? Because that was something that I had no idea how it works. I thought that you shoot the movie from the beginning to the end. Then when I got with Anwar and saw that him shooting the end, the middle, the pieces of the beginning, using shots that you're going to need to have the same thing, that was buck wild to me. Explain that for us, Anwar.
So yeah, Sonobi, good question. It's so to speak to what PhuCha was just saying about how you shoot it first. So you might shoot, and most people think that like you shoot a movie in order, but what you're doing first is you're shooting it in the order that make the most sense to maximize your time. So if you got one location that you're gonna need for 3 days, it makes sense that you shoot that location all the way out and be done with it for 3 straight days, rather than being like, oh, we need it in the beginning of the movie, the middle, and the end, you know.
Right.
So you shoot stuff, you shoot every location, you get rid of every location. You think about how long you need a certain actor. If you got a main actor, you know, Khalil Kane, it's like, okay, we got Khalil a certain amount of days, bring him to Memphis, you know, get all his parts done, and then all of that, you know, gonna be back-to-back days. We're gonna cater to him while we got him and get all his parts and then get him on, you know, so you kind of maneuver around your actors and your locations and all that as far as the order you shoot. And then the editing process is a monster. But it's a blessing for me that I can edit my own movies. Everybody doesn't edit. And I can only imagine how long it would take if I had to then hand it off to somebody. And eventually that's gonna be the process. I have to trust another editor. But with me, I wrote it from the beginning. I directed it. So editing is literally taking all of these smaller pieces and making a choice about what you want the audience to see at every given moment over a whole hour and a half, 95-minute movie. It's a lot. That's why it takes months. So whatever you shoot, it's going to take you at least 3 times as long to edit it than what it takes to shoot. So there's a lot that goes into it. But when you see it at the end, it's magic. And I see Audrey question, other films I produced in the past. Funeral Arrangements was my first movie. It was a comedy. And it's funny, when people go back, I'm thinking about doing something special for, it'll be like the 10th anniversary of when we released Funeral Arrangements to retail like February. I might do something around that. Because looking back, Coming to Africa got a lot of similarities. I'm like, dang, I really had a little style.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
So is that 5 Steps to a Conversation that Powwah co-starred in as well? We did. That was my second movie. And then I did a documentary called A Bitter Pill to Swallow, talking about the prescription pill epidemic and how it's affecting people specific to the Black community. Because I did this before people was even talking about opioid epidemic and all this stuff. And opioids is just one group of pills, so it's a lot bigger than that. So that was a documentary I did. That was my third. So this is my 4th movie right here.
That's what's up.
Go ahead.
Antonio, right? Antonio said, I'm here to financially support the next movie. I wanted to say too, we're gonna talk about the release. I appreciate that, but I'll talk about this more in detail. But I want everybody to know the way you can support the next movie is gonna be to buy this one. You know what I mean? And then we have a situation where people who really want to contribute can, but because we didn't go out and do no crowdfunding or no Kickstarter or no crowd, you know what I mean? We made it happen. So it's like the best thing people can do to see it go forward is just to buy this one. And if people make this a success and run out and buy it and it become a hit, that money going towards the next one. So it's like you don't even have to go out your way to support the next movie, really. You know what I mean? But it will be appreciated. But that's the main thing people can do is buy this one. For real.
That's right. And I put up the ticket information on the screen, everybody. Just click on the link. Go ahead and purchase your ticket. Also, but do you have a Cash App? Because people do like to donate straight to the movie direct. I mean, it'll be the best thing. So if you have one, I would like to post it to those that do want to support. A lot of our people here already have their tickets. If you have not gotten your tickets, please go ahead and click on the link, purchase your virtual tickets, so you can make sure that you are one of the ones that get to see this movie premiere on October the 23rd at 6:30 p.m. So that's how you can really support. We appreciate that, Tonio. Much love and respect. Okay, they will write books on you guys. Thank you. Stay humble, get humble. Imagine how. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, I was gonna say so to that Cash App. Cash App is just my name. My Cash App is $Anwar Jamison. So
okay, that's what's up. I'll post that too. But yes, stay humble, get humble. Say, imagine how many people coming back to the motherland. Me and mother are both returning. Congratulations, stay humble, get humble. This is awesome that you and your mother are returning home. It's so many people that are just excited about going home. Don't you think it's time for BET TV to step in and project Africa in a good light than what Western world portray Africa?
They don't have the ability to do it, Stephen. I mean, it's totally a co-op situation. That'd be just like asking Britain to go back and repair South Africa. It's not gonna happen. So,
it's not. They don't even care to do so. That's not in there. That's not their desire to portray us in a good light. So that's why we have writers and directors and producers like we have right here. Go ahead, Anwar.
I get it. The perfect point to that, Stephen. So as Powwah just said, they don't even have a choice, right? So BET is owned by Viacom. So they owned by the same corporation that owns MTV, VH1, CBS. So for anybody who remember the rapper Paris from back in the day, Paris was a conscious rapper. And he made the point. He had an album cover. I can't remember what he said was on the album cover. Somebody holding a gun or something, but they literally told him he could put that ad, he could buy ad time on BET, but they wouldn't let him show it on VH1 or MTV. Now, this is the same corporation who owns all three networks, so that tell you how they feel about certain messages. Like, they'll tell you, like, oh, we think this is, you can show that on BET, you can project this on there, but we don't want it over here. But it's the same network. So, like Powwah was saying, you know, they don't, man, you would think so. And it would have been the time when Bob Johnson still owned it, if that was in his heart when it was still black owned. But yeah, it's been a long time since BET was black owned now.
Who stole that soul? Let's go.
So PY, are you here?
We still don't have PY. So look, we gotta let. Is that you, P. Weezy?
Hello. That sounds like a big man with a very deep voice. I just said, what's your next project on the agenda, Anwar?
I've had a bunch of
I'm back, my people.
Okay.
I see you, Anwar.
What's up, P. Weezy? Yeah. But Audrey, part 2 is going to end up being, you know, when you see this, you can also tell me what you think. But everybody who sees this feel like part 2 is an immediate need. Like they feel like it's necessary. We need it right now. So I had to get the people what they want. It's looking like we'll fall right back into it in part 2. And this will probably be next.
Yeah, it's good to give the family what they need and what they desire when you have fans and, you know, anticipation, because it's the next best thing to have what people ask for. Because even in other movies like Coming to America, when it came out, you know what I'm saying, we thought that it should have had a part 2
already
30 years ago.
It's me.
and we didn't
I,
get
I
it.
think maybe it's
So
where I'm sitting.
okay, PY, we still trying to hear you, but we hear something, but
I
it's
think
not
it's a
clear.
delay too.
Yeah. Y'all returns home. Say I just watched the trailer of Coming to Africa. It's already looks like a hit. It already looks like a hit.
So
Thank
look,
you, y'all.
we got to tell, since we got PY and he has some technical problems. So tell everybody what it was like working with Me Prime Entertainment and who PY is and what his role was.
So, man, working with PY, man, he just made it easy. You know, I think back to that first day we met at his compound. You know, that was another day that was crazy, right? We met at PY's spot where he doing all this stuff. So he got all the crew there, a lot of the actors, actresses. I'm like,
Anwar, your sound doing something. I don't know if you did something different over there, but the sound is doing something kind of like it sounds like you in a
sound like you got reverb on it or something.
Yeah, sound like you got some effects on it or something.
Yeah, how about now?
Still the same.
There you go, right there.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, continue.
I don't know what I did, but yeah, that was cool. So we walked in there. I remember that moment, like, man, imagine about 30-something Ghanaians waiting to, to meet the director. I'm like, they ain't never laid eyes on me. Like, they sized me up. I could tell, like they're waiting to hear what I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
So I was just trying to really, kind of take the edge off, let everybody know. And some of them told me that later. They used to working with directors. Oh, don't talk to him. You can't say anything to the director and all this. I'm like, man, we cool. We gonna kick it. So, they appreciated that. And PY was just like, man, again, the keys to the city, man. I can't imagine having had done this without him. So he just really made everything easy. When we would need a place, what's the idea? He would jump on it. Okay, we need a hotel lobby. This one might work. This one might. I'm gonna talk to this person. The connects. I got the perfect club. I got the perfect. Soon as we said the locations, people, resources. Even him just picking Bassie and bringing her to the table, because we laughed about that when he walked up with her. I'm like, okay, he must know what he means. She looked kind of young. I didn't know what, but she really knew her stuff. So he knew the right people to put into place. He knew the right things that we needed, and he just made it happen. So he made it a seamless, effortless thing, man, and to get it done. I'll appreciate that forever.
Yeah. PY always been a stand-up dude ever since I known him, man. So it was like he was the first person that I discussed the movie with once we started talking about really trying to put the movie into fruition and bring it to life. I was like, I already know it's him and another guy, Punchy. I got to check out Punchy. He's another producer, artist in Ghana as well. There's 5 super talent.
Super dope.
But I was like, Punchy was out of the country, so I was like, PY, we got to do this. We got to talk. I remember a conversation I talked to you once. Was a festival going on in Osu, and I was like, you was like, cuz, next year, man, we're going to put it on. It's going down. Woo, woo, woo. So I was standing right there with PY then, and we talked from that point on. We started planning and plotting and planning and plotting. But I'm going to tell everybody in the family, if you're doing something and a person does not know you for doing those things, it's very hard for you to convince people of what you're doing. So you still got to press forward. You got to press forward, because a lot of people know me from doing music, from doing poetry, from doing it. They didn't know I acted at the same time. They didn't know I've been in previous films or on theater, doing theater and stuff like that. My first film was The Urban Gladiator. I was an extra in Urban Gladiator in 86 or something, like 84 or 86. But my old karate teacher had a movie. I was an extra in that. But it's like when you talk to people along the way, they don't really believe what you're doing. So you can't let that type of stuff plant that seed of doubt in your head. And my cousin is a prime example, because it kind of seemed like it was my fault, but I put him on the phone with this guy, and I'm just knowing that he gonna be like, okay, yeah, well, come on, man, and we're gonna facilitate everything you need, and da-da-da-da-da. I put cuz on the phone with this client. First thing he said, well, I think you're gonna need to. I said, why you change your voice like that? I'm standing right. What? Oh, we're gonna need to. I wouldn't recommend you
come
coming
about
here
3 times before you
first
shoot a
to
movie.
shoot a film. You should come about 3 or 4 times. I'm
Give
on the
me that
side. I'm
phone.
like,
He was like,
"God,
give me this
goddamn
phone
phone,
back.
man. Shut up. What are you talking about? This ain't what we discussed. If I put you on the phone with him."
Yep, look, XDMC said Jaja is starring in this film also. That's enough for me to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Powell put his grandson on for the city.
Yeah, man. And he did so good. The boy, tell him, cuz he sat there for the scene that we were shooting. I can't tell y'all about the movie. You got to see it first. But the scene we were shooting, he was there for about 4.5 hours. And he was perfect. In that direction he gave it to him. And I mean, hey, natural.
They warn you about that in film school right away. Yo, you got this idea to put kids in it? Like, all right, like, you know, it's like the biggest headache. Like, you that's a rule. Like, if you can avoid having kids in it, like, avoid it, because they gonna get restless. They gonna get tired. I'm hungry. I don't want to keep doing this. Josh out was like locked in, like chilling, like what else y'all need me to do next? All right, like, man, he was perfect.
Yeah, he was.
That's amazing. Yes, Jaja. Come on, show your face to the family. Come on, he acting right now. He over here acting.
Over here. Come on,
he heard you talking about him. Come on, John. Yes.
Oh, I think that thing happened to your volume again too, cuz.
Come on, John. Let's show your face.
I think it's when my dog started barking. I think she be throwing something on us. What about now?
You still sound like you in a tunnel.
Wait a minute. Say something now.
What about now?
Transistor radio. Well, we still hear you,
still
though.
Can hear you. It's cool, though.
Hold on.
Yes. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and purchase your tickets.
Yeah.
This is the Indie Memphis Film Festival featuring Coming to Africa, October the 23rd, 2020. We are excited. We know y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna see Jaja. You're gonna see Powwah at his best. This is his forte. This is something he loves to do. He wears many talents. And we're just happy that he can just live his dreams of becoming an African-centered actor, as well as, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff that he wants to do and not have to have to pay the price of integrity, not being there, not having, he can go home to Africa. That's another thing that I'm so happy that we have in this chance, like it's like a new leash on life, that we can go home to Africa and we can put the integrity back in movies. We can put the integrity back in music. We can put the integrity back in the way we carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Our culture. We can come together and show humility again. We can come together and trust each other and count on one another and lean and depend on each other, despite of all of the lies that they have told us about us stealing from each other. Oh, they gonna steal you. They gonna come and get you. They gonna go do something to you when you get turned over to the bushes. All kinds of crazy stuff. But we're just glad that we as African people can dispel all of those lies and get ready for a new beginning, a new leash on Africa, a new leash. African Giant said, loving this conversation. Thank you, African Giant. I mean, Prince Jaja Justine, we know what you meant. This is what we need to see, brothers making films and not asking Hollywood for permission. Mm-hmm. We're making films for us, by us. That's right. That's right. Anwar, now we can hear you real good, bro. Yeah. XDMC is in the house. Happy Earth Day, XDMC. Yes, much love.
And why that's XDMC? That's from Barnstorming Productions, right there.
Yeah, you'll be
okay. I'll be hooking that up.
Yeah, we'll be hooking it up.
We'll be talking soon.
Yes, Ashe, brother. XDMC is just a wonderful sight for us to be able to come together and show our people good and great examples of African excellence by movie, by music. By anything that we touch, it turns to gold.
Look, hold on. There's somebody that we forgot to mention that I got to mention him because he was just like an integral part of being there every day. Two people. Now, you mentioned Ellis. You mentioned Ellis. That was a DP. We can't forget Frank. We can't forget Frank. Shouts out to Frank. Frank was what was Frank's title, man? I forgot.
Assistant director.
Assistant director. That's right. Assistant director Frank. And Frank was on the set. All right, people, quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Frank was he would take care of his business.
Hey, I put Frank on the spot, man, because he said I called his bluff. Because you know, with Frank, it's one of those things how things connect, man. Our family's been known. We from the same city. We both end up in Memphis. We both from Racine, but I never knew Frank. You know what I mean? He went to school with my sister. He was cool with my sister. I was real cool with his younger sister. Our mamas was real cool with each other, but I never knew him. I mean, I didn't meet him till way later, not too long ago. So we got to chopping it up. He, you know, had me do a little editing for him. He started talking about what he wanted to do, but he teach too. So when Frank said he a teacher, he off for the whole summer. I'm off for the summer. I already got a passport. I'll be ready to go. I'm like, all right, I kept that in the back of my mind. So when I got that green light, I'm like, all right, Frank, you said you really trying to go? What's up? You know? So
man, that's what's up. Your sound did something again. You almost went all the way out now.
Somebody tried to call.
Good.
Miss Minnesota Part 1 said, Queen PhuCha, do you make a cameo in this film? Not in this one.
She gonna make one in the second one.
I'm gonna be full-fledged in the second one.
But I
had a job to do in this one right here. Sanctified for having our beautiful Miss Mac Brown and coming to Africa. We are very proud. We're going to buy again and again. The UK is in the house.
That's when I spread the word in the UK, because we were just having this conversation the other day. We not only want the movie to blow up in America where we are, which is cool, but our focus is Africa, the UK.
Africa,
man, because we know I say the UK because there's a lot of Africans that's in the UK still. So if you there, get you a taste of Ghana and put it on your screen. And,
do a movie night, please. Link it to me. I'll pay extra. T-Roy said. African Giant said we're going to show them how we do it.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. What I truly love about this is the authenticity of each and every one of you. You all are very personal and make us extremely proud. We are soaking in all this energy of possibilities. Yes. I'm glad that that's what we can show here, because we want to make it so simple and plain to let any of our people know, if you got an idea and you thought you would never be able to do it, go home to Africa and do your idea. Make it a reality. You can do it with just a little bit of something, a living wage, and you can make it happen, baby.
That's Dwayne.
Dwayne Turner said, congrats to all of you. I saw the trailer and I'm excited to see and support this film. Awesome. Hey, Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne?
Yes.
That's number 2 brother right there from Barnstorming right there, cuz.
Got you. Oh, yes. Shout out to Barnstorming. Appreciate them, man, for dropping some little exclusive stuff up.
What's up?
Yes.
Y'all, can y'all hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Mom Kelly said we can show the truth about African people, not the fake news they consistently keep showing. Only positive going forward and real accomplishments. That's right, Ma. Y'all make sure you go check out the trailer and behind the scenes on Anwar's YouTube. The scene in the Ghana restaurant where Powwah had me sold. Powwah and PhuCha, I'm up in this house, and what is the main topic here? COVID. Don't start.
You better wake up, man. You sleep.
All right, now, in the Memphis Film Festival featuring Coming to Africa, the movie, we'll be bringing on some more of the people that made this movie possible to bring it together. I hope that we can get the DP.
Yeah.
You know,
Ellis.
Ellis.
Oh, this is you talking about? I was thinking when you said DP, a Basiri popped in my head.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, Ellis the DP. Ellis the DP.
Yeah, DP Ellis and Basira. What was her title? Executive production manager. Production manager. Okay. Anybody else that we can bring on? We got to bring PY back on here, Me Prime Entertainment, when his technology is working a little bit better. And we're just excited to share this with our family. This is exclusive, okay? Memphis to Ghana, Ghana to Memphis, 80% shot in Ghana, 20% shot in Memphis, and Coming to Africa too is right around the corner. But make sure that you have your tickets ready for the October the 23rd, so you don't miss this virtual showing. And go ahead and plan a movie night, because it's going to be very exciting. It's for the whole family, and I'm so glad that I can say that over and over again, because a lot of these movies need to be thrown in the trash can. It's not worth it, because the children can't watch it, and it's dangerous to have your children have TV around and you not around. Okay, that's where we.
Hey, check this out though. Speaking of exclusive, because I'm about to have to get out of here, and I appreciate y'all, but I want to drop the exclusive for the community living my best life in Ghana, because y'all the most loyal, y'all done did it. So it's only right that y'all get the very first big announcement in this exclusive. Can I give out the exclusive on my way out the door?
Please, come on, come on with it.
All right, so here we go. The actual worldwide streaming release of Coming to Africa. Amazon, Apple TV, Google Play, and Vudu. Available worldwide in virtually every English-speaking country on the globe. Will be taking place on Black Friday. So we've taken over and redefining Black Friday this year. This year, Black Friday gonna mean something different. So on Black Friday, you gotta come to Africa, but that's not it. Let me give out a couple more exclusives. We're gonna do 3 what I'm calling pop-up premieres, right? We're gonna do these pop-up premieres. So if you in Atlanta, November 14th, coming your way in Atlanta, stay tuned for the venue. November 21st, if you in Dallas, Texas, we gonna be in Dallas, Texas, showing the movie at the cinema. And November 26th, Kenosha, Wisconsin, I'm taking it home to Wisconsin. So we're gonna have a premiere there. So we got 3 pop-up premieres, and then Black Friday, November 27th, is to the world.
Black Friday, they give a whole new definition of Black Friday.
That's so hard, bro.
That's like a double dip Black Friday. You get dip in Africa, then dip it in the diaspora, then throw it to the world. Come on, man.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's going down. I'm extremely excited and proud. When the movie hit the screen, LOL shit, like mine say, I'm about to blow up. It is coming out right on time for where we are as a people. Yes, it is. Seize the time. Brother Anwar, LMBLIG family will support any and all your projects from here on out, period.
I appreciate you. I love all y'all. Those of you in the family who didn't tap in with me, again, get on my social media. Some of y'all have reached out. We can have some conversations. I'd have met people just based on this. So follow me on Instagram. Everything is just my name, Anwar Jamison. Instagram, Facebook, BKE Films on YouTube. Subscribe. And I'm going to get at y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you, guys. Much love to you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon.
Peace,
man. Bro. Oh, wow. Black Friday is finally black. Okay, please be.
We didn't get that black butt on Black Friday.
Y'all, only at LMBLIG, coming out on Amazon, Apple TV, Google TV. What, Netflix too?
Not yet. No,
not yet. Okay, that's separate. Okay. That's coming out Black Friday. I don't even know what today. What he said today was November the 27th.
Yeah, is that black? Because it's
he said November 27th. But now we have a new meaning. We can take that. Take that. Don't spend no money, okay, other than for this movie premiere.
Let's break that the thing. We just gonna only spend money on the blackest black movie that's gonna be presented on TV, watched by black folks.
T. Roy said I can drive to Dallas, short trip.
Man, I'm gonna see what if I ain't in Africa, T-Roy, I'm coming to Dallas. I'm gonna come to the D-Town.
Justine got it up for y'all to pop up in Atlanta November the 14th, November the 21st in Dallas, and November the 26th in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yes,
So
yes,
y'all stand by. What about Pennsylvania, my brother? You got to come to it. Molly Liz said, yes. ATL, here.
Bam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Friday, new meaning.
That's it.
Why not the city of brotherly love?
He up there in Philly.
You got to come down here with us.
It might be a little cold up there.
You know what I'm saying? Landmark Theater, I bet. See you there. Hey, awesome. Looking forward to it in the ATL.
Yeah.
Yes, hi. I'll fill you in, sis. Okay. Is it weird that I love y'all?
No, Kingpin, it's all good.
This is what we supposed to be doing. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to drive my black ATL. Yes, you are.
Yeah,
come on with it, y'all. We love y'all. We just wanted to bring y'all some exclusive insight.
Once we get the date for the ATL showing, we're gonna have an extra special guest there. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but it's gonna be an extra special guest there. Hopefully, we better have two. If we can work it out, we're gonna definitely have one. I already know, but we might have two.
Black Friday for black people by black people.
Triple black with these two folks.
I thought y'all would be gone by now. This has been amazing. Matthew, I'm just being the kids' laptop for school, and we can do this Coming to Africa tour. Yay! Just make it happen, y'all. I leave 1 week after.
Oh man, you got to. Hey man, this the quasar month. This the quasar year for you, T-Roy.
Okay.
For real.
Y'all, we love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Sonovia said, I'm here in the ATL. That's what's up. I'm ready to do a sitcom on Kofi in this chat. He cracks me up. Ain't he funny? Okay. Yep. Big Shockers at Power. Are you going to go to the premiere in Dallas? I'll make him make it to that one. It's on my birthday.
Oh man, if I'm here, if I'm in the States, I'll be here. I'll be here. Be there.
I'll be there if we in the States.
Bliss B, don't worry. I'm gonna get Black Velvet Cake back on here. I'm gonna do it tomorrow because we gotta get y'all got to understand the magnitude of who this man is and how he functions. And this dude was a TV show host. He was rhyming. Let me stop. We're gonna go rewind the wheels back. This man can rhyme. When I'm talking about pick the microphone up and rhyme, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Real talk. I have seen some of the best rhymers and lyricists ever in Ghana. Hands down, cold-blooded, and he was one of them. Bless the mic, all that, but I can talk for a whole year about PY.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. It's been a great evening today. A great treat. Okay, so we love y'all. Jaja.
Come on, chump.
Gala you, gala me, bye.
All right, y'all. Peace.